Today I'll be showing you how to submit an online permit request using the Ossining portal website. First, you go to ossiningportal.us. When you get to this page, you can click Get Started. And it's going to take you to the login page. If you have a login, you can go ahead and log in. If you don't, you can register. It's going to ask you for your email, password, first name, last name, location, your phone number. Once that's filled in, you can click register. In my case, I already have an account, so I can simply log in. Once you log in, it's going to take you to this page where the different permits are listed. There's building, electrical, and plumbing. And once you click on one of these, it's going to give you a much more specified description of what permit you want to apply for. Today we'll be focusing on the building permits. Okay, so once you get to this page, you click Start a New Application. You read the note, make sure you read it carefully and you understand it. Once you're done, click OK. Okay, so this is the first step of the application. It's going to ask you for what is your role in this project. If you click this, it's going to give you a drop down. Today, let's just say I'm the contractor. It's going to ask you if this is a legalization. You can either say yes or no. Say no. It's going to ask you who is hiring you for this job. I'll say the owner is hiring me for this job. And then here at the bottom, it's going to ask you what kind of permit you're requesting for. So there's buildings, there's sign, miscellaneous also. But we'll do buildings for today. And we'll pick generator. Click next. It's going to ask you for a location. When you type in a number, it's actually going to show you a drop down of the available addresses within the area. So let's just say let's do 45 Becker Lane. It's also going to give you the SPL number. You click next. Since I'm the applicant and this is my account and I'm also the contractor, it's just going to populate the information that's needed for the applicant. Then I click next. And in this case, if you're the owner and you're the one making the application, then this will be populated also, same as the applicant, since you are the applicant. And then for now, let's just say I'm not the owner, so I'll just put in the owner's information. You click next. Okay, so like what I said, since I'm the contractor, it's just going to populate the information that's needed for the contractor details. You can also add insurance and licenses. You select the type, the expiration date. You can also upload documents that's needed for this. Then you click Save. Then you can also add subcontractors, the business name, contact person, license number, trade type, email address, and phone number. And once that's done, click Save. Once you finish with this page and providing the information that's needed, you can click Next. If you have an architect or an engineer, you can also provide the information right here. If you don't, you can skip. Okay, so here in this section, it's going to ask you for the project details. The occupancy classification, 1-2 family, construction type, 1A. Are you utilizing the truss type construction? Say no. Are you utilizing pre-engineered wood or timber? No. Is the building sprinkled? Yes. Does the building have or will have the smoke detectors in all spaces of room? Yes. It does not require plumbing work. It doesn't require electrical since we're doing the generator. It's not outdoors, so it doesn't require you removing a tree. So click no, and you click no, and then it's gonna ask you for the estimated cost. Let's just say the estimated cost is 15,000, and here you can include the details of the project that you're gonna perform. In my case, it's just installing the generator. And it could be different for everyone else, and you can add more details to it if you'd like. So once this is done, you click next. Okay, so here you can also upload the documents that's needed for this project, and you can simply click on this, or you can drag the files in here. And once that's done, click submit. Okay, so once you submit, it's going to bring you to this final page, and it's going to give you a notice saying that this is not a permit and that your application still needs to be reviewed by the town people. So once that's done, once you review this and you read everything, you just finish and log off. And that concludes creating this application. Also, if you would like to see that your application went through, you can just log in one more time. Click on building, since that's the application that you applied for. Okay, and you'll also see here that the one that you applied for is actually listed here for 45 Becker Lane, the generator type, and when you submitted it. And it's just going to take a couple weeks for the town people to review this, and once that's done, you'll get an email and how you will be proceeding with this application. So thank you for listening. That will be all for this tutorial.